Alright, so yeah, I did a prediction video on the 2018 NASCAR season back in January, and now that the season is over, I think it's time to go through my predictions and let's see how I did.
Prediction number 1. Alex Bowman will be the Daytona 500 pole sitter.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah, I got that one right. Hot damn, off to a good start already. Yeah, like, I was calling this since August that Alex Bowman would win the pole for the 500. Like, if you can call the pole sitter in August, either A, you actually know NASCAR very well, or B, there's something fishy about NASCAR. Like I think at least 6 of the last 7 pole sitters and for the 500 have created some question marks. Like 2012, Carl Edwards, when he won the pole after losing that championship to Tony Stewart in the tiebreaker. Danica Patrick winning the pole for the 500 in 2013. Austin Dillon winning the pole for the 500 in 2014 in the return of the 3 car. Jeff Gordon in 2015 in his final season. Chase Elliott in 2016 in his first race replacing Jeff Gordon. And of course, Bowman this year when he replaced in his first race replacing Dale Earnhardt Jr. 2017 was probably the only time that the pole sitter raised question marks, because I think everyone thought Junior was going to win the pole for the 500, and then he lost it by 2,000ths of a second to Chase Elliott. But yeah, so far, hot damn, off to a good start.
Number 2. Kasey Kahne won't be competing for wins in 2018.
Oh yeah! Now this one really isn't much of a prediction. Like, this is sort of stating the obvious because Kasey Kahne was sort of kind of shit in that 95 this year. Like, he didn't even compete in the last 11 races of the season because of those flu symptoms, so he was forced to retire early. But even before he was sidelined, he was 27th in points. I think the only race he really came close to competing was Daytona in July, but that was it. He really was a non-factor all year. But again, do you expect much in a shitmobile? Maybe that 95 car could do better now with that Toyota alliance with TRG and Joe Gibbs and Matt DiBenedetto at the wheel. Let's just hope the 95 doesn't become another fucking furniture row.
Prediction number 3. Bubba Wallace will steal a win like Austin Dillon did at Charlotte in 2000.
Alright, to be fair, this prediction almost happened. He was right behind Austin Dillon and Eric Almirola on the last lap of the 500. It almost happened. Ugh.
Prediction number 4. The points leader going into the chase, aka the regular season champion, will not make the final 4.
So yeah, the points leader going into the chase was Kyle Busch. And of course, what Kyle Busch's dominant season, him part of the Big 3, he easily made the final 4. Without question, so yeah, this prediction is badly wrong. I think overall, I think the points leader going into the chase has only missed the final 4 once, and I think that was 2016. Otherwise, at least the regular season champion has made Homestead. Also, 2014, also with Jeff Gordon.
Prediction number 5. Chase Elliott will win 2 races. The Brickyard, aka Indianapolis, will be one of them.
No, Chase Elliott won 3 races. If you want to go ahead, you can say, if you want to count the Gatorade duel, you can make that 4. Because I said 2 and I can't be specifically right. Ha ha ha. But hey, at least Chase Elliott finally won a race this year, so he gets to build as a development driver. But hooray.
Prediction number 6. Jimmie Johnson will pass Bobby Allison and Darrell Waltrip on the all-time career wins list.
So if you couldn't tell by his prediction, I was saying Jimmie Johnson was going to win 2 races at least. And this prediction would have been wrong regardless because Jimmy didn't even win a race this year. Like, this was by far his worst season because Jimmy sucked harder this year than a fucking cheap hooker. Like, it was just terrible. Like, Hendrick's an obvious rebuild. And I think Jimmy's struggles easily justify that. But yeah, another prediction wrong. But odds are, this probably means that Jimmie Johnson's going to go on a goddamn tear in 2019. Like, Jimmie Johnson's eventually going to pass Bobby Allison and Darrell Waltrip on the all-time wins list. I would be shocked if he doesn't, and he just stays at 83 wins.
Prediction number 7. Joey Logano will win one race in 2018. Exactly one race.
Well, for the longest time, it looked like this prediction was going to come true since Logano won Talladega and then proceeded to do fuck all till the chase. And then this prediction became wrong when he moved Truex out of the way, which, by the way, I have no problem with it. I have no problem with the bump and run, as long as you don't wreck him. But yeah, and of course, this prediction was going to be wrong regardless, since Joey Logano won the fucking championship. But yeah, another prediction wrong.
Prediction number 8. William Byron will not win a race in 2018, but Alex Bowman will.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Alright, now this one is interesting because I did get half of this prediction right because I said William Byron would not win a race. He didn't even make the chase, so yeah, that justifies that. You know, Alex Bowman, I also got half of this wrong because I said Bowman would win a race and he didn't. But to be fair, Bowman did come close a couple times. He almost won Pocono in August. Like, he was right there with Kyle Busch and Daniel Suarez. So yeah, for this prediction, I'm going to write one for yes and one for no, one for each. And we'll call it a tie.
Prediction number 9. Kyle Busch will be eliminated in the first round of the chase.
Of all the fucking things to get wrong, like, I don't think anyone anticipated this kind of season from Kyle Busch. Like, I was expecting Kyle Busch maybe to win at least 1 or 2 races because he was the runner-up from 2017, and we all know the runner-ups the following year struggle. But Kyle Busch, like... But this would have been wrong regardless since Kyle Busch made the Final 4 and was part of the Big 3. Like, well, I think once Kyle got like 5 or 6 wins, I was like, yeah, this prediction isn't coming true. But yeah, just another wrong prediction.
Prediction number 10. Kyle Busch will win 4 of the 7 Xfinity races he enters in 2018.
Now, this one is a shock, because I was shocked Kyle Busch only won 1 Xfinity race this year, and that was Pocono when that was a shit show. But yeah, Kyle Busch only won 1 Xfinity race, but to be honest, I think this is a good thing, because now talent can actually showcase their names in Xfinity, and names can be made in that series when Kyle Busch isn't there fucking burying each and every one of them. But hey, I think this just means Kyle Busch is going to go on a tear in Xfinity next year, because Kyle Busch is an asshole.
Prediction number 11. Matt Kenseth will be a substitute driver in Cup in 2018.
Oh yeah!
Oh, I think I got this one correct too. Alright, technically, I don't know if you really count it as substitute because he was splitting this half the schedule with the 6 car with Trevor Bayne because of Trevor Bayne's drastic underachieving. But yeah, either way, I'm going to say this one's correct because Trevor Bayne was originally supposed to do the full season and it got switched to half. So yeah, I'm going to give a prediction for myself right here.
Prediction number 12. There will be a catch fence crash during Daytona 500 Speed Weeks.
No catch fence crash. There wasn't even a flipping Cup Xfinity or trucks in the Daytona 500 Speed Weeks. I believe there was like a half flip in ARCA series, but that doesn't count. So yeah, that's sort of a good thing. It was wrong because that meant nobody got hurt. Nobody was hurt physically this in the 500 Speed Weeks. Feelings were hurt after the 500, but no one physically. So yeah.
Prediction number 13. John Hunter Nemechek and Tyler Reddick will be your 2018 Trucks and Xfinity Series champions.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Alright, so this one is another tie because it was after this video. That was when I found out that John Hunter Nemechek wasn't even running for the Truck Championship. And it was on a partial schedule while he was also doing partial for Xfinity. Like, he was able to win a couple Xfinity races this year, so that's good for John Hunter Nemechek. And yeah, well, for the longest time all season, it didn't look like Reddick was going to win the championship. Because he won Daytona and then proceeded to do nothing till Homestead. He made the Final 4 off of Allgaier choking on his own shit. And then he took advantage of Christopher Bell choking on his own shit and won Homestead in the title. So yeah, if anyone was doubting me after that prediction, I get the last laugh. Ha ha ha. So for this one, since I got half of it right and half of it wrong, I'll go one for each.
Prediction number 14. 2 races on 1.5 mile tracks will produce 2 first-time winners.
So, yeah. This one didn't even come close to being correct because most of the mile and a halves were won by the big three drivers, Harvick, Busch, and Truex. Like, I was banking on this to be banking on Chase Elliott and Eric Jones to get their first career wins on a mile and a half, but neither of that happened because Eric Jones got his first career win at Daytona in July, and Chase Elliott got his first career win at Watkins Glen on a road course. Like, Chase would win a mile and a half race, but that was like his third career win. So yeah, this prediction is wrong. And of course, my final prediction was my Daytona 500 winner, and I said the race winner would be Austin Dillon, and I got that one correct, so yeah. But the win would end up starting a civil war between me and Kamikaze Games that lasted about a week, but, we're cool now. But yeah, so overall, the score says 6 for yes and no for 11. So yeah, not really good predictions. Really bad. I think I did better than Kamikaze Games, but we're going to have to wait and see on that one. But yeah, if I decide to do a predictions video for 2019, I'm going to do a different format for it so that I don't get a million of them wrong. But yeah, that's my 2018 predictions video. Hopefully I do better next year. But yeah, hope everyone has a great day, and yeah, peace out.